Morning. It is the morning of my very last day, my very last full day of the whole trip. Spain, Thailand, Vietnam, everything. In, well, yeah, a couple of days, 2 days, I'll be back in the UK. Yeah, I'll be in the UK, and a week or two after that, probably a week after that, I'll be back on site, mate, and I'll be back working. I don't really know what I'm doing today because I know I'm flying tomorrow. Oh, it almost feels like I can't do anything until tomorrow, but that's pretty normal for me. I'm just going to get on the bike and go for a ride, go sit up in the hills and have a look out at the coastline and have a nice chilled one. I've got to pay my room bill, pay the bike bill, yeah, just DOS, get everything together. I've got loads of editing to do. Yeah, mate, make one more day of it, eh? My last full day, mate. Last full day away. It's not really like a full day of adventuring or anything like that. The bike's got to go back at 2:30. Yeah, just going around a few little sites, thinking about my whole trip, mate, really. Oh, there's a couple of boys turned up to have a bit of a picnic. Someone else has turned up as well. Yes. That's about to get spicy. I did not know that's going to happen. Little monkeys. They're so mischievous. Go and have a little look a bit further up the hill. I've been away since August the 23rd, I think, and by the time, until I get home rather, I'll have been away for 155 days in total. What's that? It's got to be at least 5 months, isn't it? 5 and a bit months. Yeah. Yeah, it's a really long time. When I think back to all the people that I've met, all the stuff that I've done, my whole time in Spain, and it's not like it's the end of everything. The friends that I've made friends with loads of people while I've been away, but some of the friendships, they'll be for life, mate. They'll be for life. When I left Spain, I kept sort of, on my last day, I was thinking to myself, maybe I'll get some fishing in. Maybe I can carve out a little bit of time to just throw the rods out for them. And that's what I'm doing today on this bike. I'm just riding around, stopping places and looking out at the sea, and I'm just clawing onto the last little minutes of, my trip away. When really what I should be doing is packing my bag, paying for the bike, paying my bill, Yeah, and getting ready. I don't want it to be over, and I know that there's going to be a period of adjustment going back to the UK where it genuinely feels like depression for at least a week. I just have to dig in deep and just remember, like, it's just the holiday blues. There's an entire horde of them, mate, plotting summer. I know they're plotting summer. Sneaky little buggers. No more cruising on the bike, mate. Bit of lunch, bit of relaxing, get a bit of a plan together for the rest of the day. Mainly just packing and prepping. It's 6 p.m. It's my last evening in Da Nang. I'm going for a beer. I've still got to pack all my bags. I've got to leave the hotel at like 7:30 in the morning, 7:30, 8, but whatever, mate. I'll do that tomorrow. Absolute rebel, eh? Who's a good girl? Yeah. I miss you, mate. Eh? Hey, you'll be alright, won't you? Eh? See you later. I love the dogs here, mate. There's a pub right there where that Texas barbecue sign is. It's 90,000 Vietnamese dong for a pint can. 20,000 Vietnamese dong. Cheers. You can sit outside over there and look at this, or you can sit outside the shop and look at the same. Mate, come on, mate. Need to save my money for chicken later. Or maybe some hand. You want hand? A few ciders in, mate. Hey, when I get back to England, no more drinking, no more smoking. Back on the vapes. Get to the doctors, get them to have a look at my leg. I got really bad, like, varicose veins in the back of my calves. And on my left leg, they're hurting. Have been hurting for about a week, like, quite bad. But yeah, that's a UK problem. I'm worried about that. I just want some chicken, mate. My last night here, so I'll go for something special, you know? Something real special for dinner. So that's exactly what I've done. I've ordered the exact same thing that I've had every single night since I've been here. Because it's yummy. And there's two of them. For about £3.50. She ain't got to be pretty, mate. As long as she's reliable. 6 o'clock in the morning. Sitting here drinking my last cup of coffee with my mate's son. Then I'll be going to getting on the plane, mate, about 8 o'clock. Yeah, nearly finished. Thank you, miss. At the airport, mate, having a quick smoke. When I went to check out the hotel, oh, mate, I went to check out the hotel and she was like, you must wait, you must wait. You must wait, I must check your room. Okay, no problem. She goes up, she checks the room. She comes down and she's like, you are checking out 2 days early, which is a miscalculation on my behalf. And I was like, yeah, okay. And she goes, you can't have any money back. I wasn't asking for any money back, darling. I just want to go, please. Am I free to leave? You mustn't have any more money back. You can't have money back. I was like, I just want to get the fuck out of there. From what I've seen of Vietnam, right, I know people will have something to say about what I'm about to say, but you can ram it, mate. That's my experience, it's my opinion. Vietnam, the actual place, or where I've been, Da Nang, Hoi An, up in the hills, yeah, it's been lovely and it's a beautiful landscape and beautiful countryside, but I naively just thought it would be similar to Thailand. Thailand's one of the best places that I've ever been to. The people are they've got such a kind, beautiful spirit. The people of Vietnam that I've interacted with, you just see you literally as like a walking wallet. The majority of them, every conversation that they're having with you, all they're thinking is, how can I get the money from your wallet into mine? It's just like being surrounded by just Del Boys everywhere, which is fine if you work down the market, but for a holiday can be a bit frustrating, mate. Their sales and their sort of attitude with money is pretty aggressive, and it's not all that easy to enjoy yourself when you're constantly on edge, constantly with your guard up, you know. I don't want my trip to end, you know, my whole trip, travelling and all that. I don't want it to end, but I'm not that bothered about leaving Vietnam. Not one bit. I would come back here for travelling, but I would come back here, I don't know, maybe to do like the bike trip, or anyway, back to Thailand for me for half a day, and then jump on a flight from Bangkok to London. Here we go. It is 10:30 in the morning. I will arrive. It's 10:30 in the morning Vietnam time, which is 7 hours ahead of UK time. I will arrive in London tomorrow morning, 6:40 UK time. It's going to be a long ass day. I've got this weird false sense of like, yay, I've made it, I'm there. It's like an hour and 45 from Vietnam to Thailand, or to Bangkok. I've got to wait about 11 and a half hours before my flight, and then my flight is 13 and a half hours long. Wicked, mate.